Hey, Mikey.
Hey.
Poop
Yes.
whale. Poop whale. Poop whale. Poop whale.
Do you love him?
Oh. But we're gonna talk about him. And I gotta say, this I think maybe the closest thing to the footage, uh, because Cleveland obviously hasn't released that. However,
Right.
that puzzle we completed. Now we're adding more pieces to the
Banana.
still the storm of Andy.
Poo pieces.
The banana best show! Greatest is cooking! Hell yeah! The banana best show! The banana best show! In the sink, in the dung hole. Laughing at them cause we want the smoke. The banana best show!
Let's see some classic Andy. I mean, classic Andy. This
Do
is
we
shit.
have to?
Oh no, Mikey, you don't understand. Classic Andy is different than normal Andy now. He was somewhat of a PC guy.
Hello guys, I'm Andrew from ABestPCs. Thank you for watching my videos.
Hello, I'm Andrew from ABestPCs. Hey, I'm Andrew from ABestPCs.
Huh.
You clicked on a YouTube video on me finishing up a computer repair. Hello, I'm Andrew
That is
from
quite a second chin he has there.
To show you System Mechanic 12.5 Professional and to show you why it's the best. Okay, I'm Andrew from ABestPCs here. We're going to show you how to do a simple hard drive or hardware upgrade on a laptop. A lady named Terry Harris who is harassing me. And you know what? I don't care what she calls the police on or not. I have enough on her for cyberbullying and stalking me. I don't even know this lady.
I don't even know this lady.
The only thing I know is her husband is a sexual molester. So I have people who are just...
Quorum, I want to go back to something. So he's doing a video on changing a hard drive. There are many people out there who can't do this skill.
Oh, you want to speak of that, Mikey? I actually have that whole video right here.
Oh.
Okay, I'm Andrew from ABestPCs here. We're going to show you how to do a simple hard drive or hardware upgrade on a laptop. This particular laptop is a Toshiba laptop satellite series. The first thing you want to do is remove the battery, like so. There's usually a lock that you want to slide over from the lock position to unlock, and you slide the other lever and slide it out. You hold
I don't understand things. I just repeat it.
and press this lever and slide it out, the battery. Once a battery...
That kind of looks like action, Mikey.
Yeah.
He you know?
He's figured things out.
It's like he's not repeating it, like he actually knows something. Huh.
Battery is removed. You want to open up the laptop. Flip it over. Turn it, open the laptop interface.
And he even knows to cover the serial number and the Windows stuff.
Press and hold the power button for about 10 seconds to make sure there's no charge on the motherboard. Such charge could actually cause harm to your system.
Mikey?
Yes.
Thoughts on this? Thoughts on Mr. Andy talking in third person? Oh, big baby.
I mean, that's a very common thing. Like, anybody knows that who works on computers. That's very... I mean...
It's like he's lying about everything.
Yeah.
We already removed the
100%.
screws for the components we're going to upgrade. We're going to upgrade first the solid-state disk drive. The solid-state disk drive is a brand new hard drive that we're going to load into the computer. First, you want to locate where your hard drive is. Usually, in the middle here, will be your memory bay or other components such as CPU. Sometimes there's a door, or
that's why there's a door
quick
there.
Storage window, and there could be a quick storage window for other accessories such as Wi-Fi card or whatever. Then there's a hard.
I'm going to be honest and tell you I did not realize that was called a quick storage drawer.
Drive bay usually is
Are you saying that Andy knows more about computer hardware maintenance and operations than you?
On this specific thing, yes. Because
Oh,
most
but
stuff
at
I work on now is closed system. So normally you're looking at it, oh, it's broken, throw it out, get you a new one.
top front of the computer, usually on the side of the CD-ROM drive. The hard drive is usually away
This shows how like old this is. That still had a CD drive.
from
Yeah.
the main motherboard. The motherboard is from here to here to over here to up here to back over. Some hard or some other
I mean, that's true.
This is Andy,
Yeah, I hate to
You
give
know,
him
the one-
credit, but man.
the guy that shits himself.
boards are different and they vary from size and shape and multi-layer. Some of them have more than one layer on the motherboard. These are called multi-bay motherboards. Now we're going to go into this, showing you how to upgrade the memory. Open the memory door. My particular build has 2 standard sticks of RAM. This is also and slide it over. Use your thumb, and then when you remove the memory, carry from the sides like so. There's gold plate at the bottom of this memory that you don't want to touch.
Yeah.
Touching that could actually cause performance issues and may cause your hardware not to perform or work properly.
I mean, that's pretty advanced for somebody that craps themselves.
Yeah.
Hey YouTube, I'm Andy Ditch here. And
Wow. Wow. They sound different, don't they?
The audio conferencing center.
So, like I said, the thing that I really wanted to show
Okay.
is that this came out. The New York State judge said, I need a guardian and help by unable to do. That's
Unable to do?
This is from him himself. He released this.
Oh, okay.
Center. Please enter a conference ID.
Now, this is because he ran away, right, from
Yeah.
that hospital he hated. And they had guardianship was to them.
Really?
So they went to court to make sure they got rid of that guardianship.
They're like, screw this.
Here's the fun part.
Okay.
When this is going on, Andy wasn't in New York. Andy ran away to Cleveland.
Okay.
And guess what was going on when this call was happening?
He's getting arrested.
For that, he almost got hit by a car.
Oh,
Good
darn.
afternoon, Your Honor. Courtney Pazner, court-appointed court evaluator.
Your Honor, Michael Risman, court appointed. Okay. Why don't we start with you, Ms. Mueller-Funke? Anything you wish to say for the record?
No, Judge, just in light of the discharge of the county as temporary guardian, I would just ask that, and given the short period of time that we serve, that any reporting requirements be waived.
Fair.
I would grant that. Ms. Tesna.
Thank you, Your Honor. In my role as court evaluator, my role has been limited to the extent with my appointment. I've spoken to all counsel, reviewed all the underlying documents, and it's my understanding I was unable to meet with the AIP because of the removal of himself from the hospital, and speaking with Mr. Lang that this is going to be withdrawn. It's my understanding, without doing any further investigation, including having a chance to speak with the family and or the AIP, but with my knowledge thus far, it is appropriate, again, the information I have, that this matter be withdrawn and no further proceedings at this time.
Mr. Friedman.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mr. Richmond, and he's no longer in, at least best I heard, outside of New York State. You know, so I wasn't really clear on who he wanted to be a guardian and how he wanted to approach it. So I urged him to.
Now, do you hear the background noise?
Yes.
Andy, I need you to close your eyes and visualize. Just almost got hit by a car after getting thrown out of a hospital in Cleveland. And he's in a dialysis center, and EMTs were called.
Hospital today.
because you're so far from home. Oh, but
Wait a minute.
I'm confused.
Mind you, he's on a call, like a court thing.
Right.
Mr. Ditch.
Yeah,
Mr. Ditch.
you talking to me?
I called your name.
You're talking.
Hold on, just let me finish. We're trying to have a record made of these proceedings, and it appears that might be somebody else in the room that you are in.
Yeah.
We'll only have you. Well, hold on, let me finish. We can't have others interrupt these proceedings. So if there is a way for you to mute your phone that you're on, I would appreciate that. I'll certainly call on you next to speak, and so that you may be heard. But I want Mr. Risman to be heard, and I can't have any type of disruption.
Okay, sorry.
Idiot. That's all I gotta say.
Court.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do that.
Can you
Mr.
express
Ditch?
I want to be able to hold off?
Hi, sir. This is Cleveland EMS.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Ditch, Mr. Ditch, just let me interrupt you for 1 minute. It's somewhat difficult to hear you, so if you could speak clearly and slowly.
The ambulance
would be
crew
much-
is here, but I need to finish this with you before I do anything. And I want to be able to express that I feel I don't understand things and I need help making decisions and getting the care I need, and I can't handle it. It's
Okay.
too
Where are
difficult.
you? Where are you currently?
Cleveland, because I was unsafely discharged by sisters without help with my hygiene or incontinent care that they say is a fetish when it's not. And I got upset because of that, and there's been a lifelong problem, and I have documentation since a little boy of needing that help. And I don't like it because it confuses me and makes me uncomfortable when needing that help. And then I was just discharged from a hospital, and I've been diagnosed with multiple developmental issues that make it hard for me to
No, you haven't.
understand
Liar.
things, and I can't function, and it's too difficult for me to make decisions on my own, and I'm only repeating what doctors and therapists have said over the years
Liar.
since I was a little boy.
They're
Okay.
dumbfounded.
But Mr. Ditch,
Can you call
Right
me
now-
Andy or Andrew? Because that confuses me if you're talking
okay,
to me.
as long as you don't mind me calling you by your first name.
Yeah,
All right, Andrew.
yeah.
The hospital who brought this proceeding is looking to withdraw it, and I cannot force them to keep a petition pending that they wish to withdraw. In addition, you're no longer in the state of New York, which it makes it very difficult for the court to have what's called jurisdiction, or our ability to control your person.
He's humming to himself.
Yep.
What does that
You're
mean?
outside of my reach as a judge.
Well, we were brought here to take him back to the hospital Because
And I
evidently
don't
he
wanna
left
go
the
back to
hospital
the hospital.
without
Those poor
against
guys.
medical advice, essentially.
I was discharged, and I had nowhere to go, and I'm not able to take care of myself, and I don't
Right,
know
which
where
is
to
why
go.
we're going to take you back to the hospital so
But
they can figure something
I
out
don't
with you.
want to go
Because you need to
back.
get back to where you came from.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I need to interrupt.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
such a
I need to
cluster.
interrupt. This obviously sounds very much a human tragedy.
Suck my dick. Suck my dick. A human tragedy. You know, fuck you, New York. Fuck you. Oh, a human tragedy. You should do your fucking research like we do on Andy and know he's fucking lying about everything.
Yep.
Mind you, Mikey, I don't know if it came up. How did he go to Cleveland?
Yes, I want to know that.
Well, here's a fun fact here.
Oh.
He found his payee card, took a photo of it, went to the Greyhound station and bought a ticket to Cleveland. And then he went to a hospital and they kicked his ass out and said, there's nothing wrong with you.
So
And then
he used a card that he's not supposed to use, right?
Well, it's his money.
It's his money, but he should not use it. Like, personally, he needs somebody to pay for stuff for him. That's the whole reason he has a card.
But he took the card, took a photo of it, probably put it on in his phone. And then when he had to pay for something, I bet you I know what happened. You don't say why, but because there's another thing I found out too, which I'll get to after.
Okay.
He got his ticket to Greyhound because he probably found out that Cleveland has a lot of hospitals.
Yeah.
Which we do. A lot. I mean, like, it's fucking half the city is our hospitals.
Yeah.
And they're big ones too. He went to Metro, which is not the biggest one. Got kicked out, and then realized he's fucked because he won't go back to Buffalo because all the hospitals there have kicked him out. Do I think he's still in Cleveland? Maybe.
And FYI, for anyone who doesn't know how hospitals work, if you keep doing that to your local hospitals, you get a reputation. And the hospitals will put a thing that says this person is not allowed to come into this hospital. They will basically kick you out permanently. So that's why he can't come back to certain places, because he's being kicked out of all of them, like legally kicked out. Yeah. Trespassed, basically.
And there's no reason for him to even be in Cleveland. However, in his mind, he's like, yeah, why not? It's funny to me, Mikey, because I'm like, come on. However, the dad gets asked, are you going to pick him up?
We need to try to figure out.
My money and I don't have access to it, and the bus, I had a hard time getting on because they were refusing to help me, and I can't take care of myself.
He's been with me for maybe the past 8 minutes. He's not even with me. I just came in and he was on the phone with you. Because we're inside the dialysis center currently.
Okay, so he's not currently a patient of any hospital in Ohio that you're aware of.
He has a bracelet on from, looks like Metro Health.
Yeah, I was discharged.
Metro Health is a hospital in Cleveland?
That is correct.
Are you looking to send him back there?
I'm looking to come here because I was told to come here because he is a runaway from Buffalo and needs to get back to the hospital. That's what my note said on our computer that sent us here.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's very difficult to do something for somebody who's not in the state of New York, but instead in a different state. Have you reached out to your father, Andrew?
My dad, I think, is on the phone here, right?
His dad's like, shh.
Is there another Mr. Ditch on this phone?
Yes, myself, Thomas, and Joseph, his brother.
Okay.
Both called in. We're concerned of Andy. Because we didn't know what to do when he ran away last Friday to Ohio because he took a picture of the credit card that he gets as
Yes.
payee, and somehow got a bus ticket to go to Greyhound and ran away and never told anybody until he got to Cleveland, until we got the police call from the Cleveland Police Department, and they were going to send the Metro to have the hospital evaluate him and see what they're going to do with him.
Well, now that you know where he is, are you planning on going to Cleveland to pick him up?
Negative. I am
Yes.
very disabled. I'm recuperating from an accident in my house.
That he
And
caused?
It's been since April that I've been disabled, and Andy knows that.
Okay.
And the other problem is when I got out of rehab, within the hour, Andy smashed the back of the seat because his brother was driving us to go get something to eat. Not once, but 3 times, and I had to call an ambulance, and I had to go be sent back to the hospital because my injury was reoccurred from what he did to me. And I don't want to get into detail on that because it's got nothing to do with the case.
If you want more details, we have a whole video on that. So go watch that and get very, very angry with Andy.
Yeah.
Is there any family member planning on going to Ohio to retrieve him?
No.
No, because his mother's in rehab, and she's going to be there permanently probably the rest of her life. I mean, we're
I
elderly
need
people.
help. And I'm scared.
And that's why Andy
Too
was
bad,
trying
bud.
to petition the hospitals around here and the APS and all that for guardianship because he needs help from other agencies to take care of him.
Well, we got to get him back to Buffalo.
Well, figure it
The
out,
only
bud.
thing I can suggest is that he could get another Greyhound bus ticket. He knows how to do it and be able to come back that way. Because I have no idea what he did and how go about doing it there. And I think that's what the hospital was planning on trying to do. But Andy gets nervous and crazy when he gets nervous and he runs out.
And I didn't
does things like he was
understand.
running over
Fuck
by
you, Andy.
cars and everything else because you can't communicate with him. He doesn't comprehend a lot of things that people say or want him to do.
No, don't say that.
So there's no family or friend who could go to Cleveland, Ohio to pick him up.
No.
Leave him out
How
there.
do I get back?
You live in the streets, you asshole.
I don't even know where the Greyhound bus thing is.
Oh.
It's Cleveland. I'm scared.
You
I
stupid son of a
understand,
bitch.
John, or Andrew. Is John there?
I just said to John. I mean, Andrew. That's
the,
Who are you looking for?
Oh, he
John?
magically understands.
I don't know who's John.
That was the fucking ambulance. Anyway, not to drag this on through the poop too much. Basically, like, well, we got to get you back, right? So let's get another video where he's still in Cleveland.
YouTubers
Okay.
Andy Ditch here. He told the officer that it would be. He told the officer that he would help me when Joe got home. Well, let's break this down real quick. Help me with getting a place to stay. Dad told the officer that he would help me with getting a place to stay when Joe got home from work. So, Joe never called me. He got out at 11. Let's do the transfer and referral for that help.
I don't know, Andy. Maybe it's the way you act.
Is that his brother?
Maybe if
The tuba player.
Dad takes me to the hospital and shows and talks to him, helps me with what I need help with instead of refusing to accept I need diaper changes and help and supervision and making decisions and communicating and understanding things and repetitive behaviors that he doesn't want to help me with.
Whatever, like Dad doesn't think I need to help.
No, because they're tired of your bullshit, man. It's
Mhm.
done. It's over. Like, your free ride is done. Finito. Now, Mikey, I you may have to fix things around because I have documentation for the next part. It's not a video per se.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. There, another video just came out.
Oh.
Yeah, not just came out, but relatively newer. So we'll take a look at this.
Hi, yes, ma'am. I just want to let you know that this is a non-emergency. I was kind of fiddle-faddle on the phone, and somehow we got connected. I was basically just trying to find out your active warrants webpage, if that's still active, if that's active as far as like it goes today, or...
So the webpage is updated. It's updated over at the clerk's office. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
When they last updated it. Do you think that there's a warrant out for yourself?
No, not for myself. No, not at all. I was just, I kind of follow some things online, and there's an interesting character from where you're at, and he's on the active list, but I don't know. You've probably heard him before. I think his name is Andrew Ditch. He just, he kind of comes across my YouTube every now and then, and it's absolutely ridiculous. But I just happened to notice that on your website here, or wherever the clerk's office is, he's still listed as active. So I don't know if it was still a thing, or
Well, I can check and see. Hold on.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
So this is somebody that watches stuff online.
Yeah. They put in the work, so.
Looks like there is still an active warrant out of our city. Do you know where he's at?
No, I don't. Like I say, I'm just sometimes I get on these rabbit hole kind of like adventures on YouTube and stuff, like on weekends, and I just happen to see like all the, just the inconvenience this guy has caused.
This is from JDW V2.
You demand,
check him out,
sir,
for checking this out, because Poo Squash, major information about Andy, he referenced him, and dude, there's been a lot of drawings coming out of Andy in Cleveland, like. Man, I just like if I send you something, could you put it on screen?
Yeah.
Okay. That. This is what he did in Cleveland.
Okay.
Good representation of that. Other than he had a bracelet on his wrist. Now, this debunks the rumors that he was in Cleveland. I mean, sorry, not in Cleveland. That he was in Wichita or Talawaka.
Tagawaka.
So Tonawanda.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
Tonawanda.
Someplace. Okay.
Tonawanda. Because he has a warrant out for his arrest.
Okay.
Right. It's probably the assault that he did to his dad.
Yeah, good. Arrest him, put him under the jail.
Well, Andy currently is in Erie, PA, probably right now.
Really?
Now, if you guys don't know where that is, that's literally around the border of Ohio and Pennsylvania.
Right.
He may go to another location, but he hasn't been showing himself. He's been just trying to dictate his own like shit. But yeah, there's a warrant out for his arrest.
Good.
And obviously, if the cops were called, I don't know if he has any criminal charges in Ohio. Wait a second, he does. He has a bunch.
Good.
So he's not only going to need to go on to court for Tonawanda, but also Cleveland.
Yeah, if he racks up too many charges, man, eventually, because he's trying to deal with the government to get all this stuff situated about how he has a disability, he's going to get caught because, you know, what's the government? They have the cops. So, just saying, Andy, it's almost time.
Yeah, I know. It's getting to the point where Andy's going to be the next. It's funny because like the Larson fans, they picked like Cyrex or Andy to start watching,
Right.
to get their fix.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's nothing like Larson.
No, he just
But now he
infuriates
is.
me.
Now he is.
Oh,
He's
well, yeah.
He's on a grand tour of the United States, but instead of being homeless, he's going to hospitals.
Yep.
And hopefully he gets locked into a psych ward. Which is funny because if he was in Ohio's known for having a humongous psych ward. I forgot where it was.
Oh.
I only know this because they had wrestlers and they had this guy named Al Snow and he was from something Ohio.
Oh,
and supposedly
yeah.
that was like that's the epicenter of like the biggest mental like for mental people.
Yeah.
That city. So
Epicenter for mental health crises.
I'm Andy. That's it.
That's it for Andy?
Well, that's it for now.
Good. Maybe he'll get arrested.
I had that little turn where I'm like, I'm not going to talk about Andy anymore, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But no, I'm going to fucking, until I die, talk about Andy. I fucking hate him. He is my poo whale. He will forever be my poo whale.
Yeah.
Cyrex is fun and all, but Cyrex repeats himself. At least this guy does some unique
Yeah.
shit. Literally.
Ew.
And people, and the Banana Bear Republic, if you read the comments, right, our loyal, people. I'm not gonna even say fans. They're not fans of us. They're fans of like the shit we cover.
Right.
But the people that watch us, right, the ones that watch us consistently, the ones that comment, they hate him more than Cyrex. They do, which makes me say, okay, I know where my venom has to really go, and that's Andy.
Right.
And I will continue to spray that because he my poo whale. And I know Poo Squash, that channel, he doesn't say poo whale, he says brown whale. But he's my poo whale.
Yeah.
Because he's a shit show. But I need more content. Fucking Andy.
And with that, we'll call this a video.
No, you're not.
What?
You're not.
No?
You messed that up. You should go change. It's just a new year.
You confused the shit out of me.
I got pusher shirts, Mikey. You
I
get
forgot
at the
we
Banana
didn't
Bear
do
shop. Yeah, I was too engaged with Andy's corruptibility and poo. We did have an Andy shirt. We're gonna have a new one soon.
Mug.
We got mugs where you get to drink the tea of Andy.
Yeah.
I should make a mug of Andy, just like that poo whale thing. I had the 3D model of him.
You got stickers that you can put on water bottles.
And one day maybe diapers.
Oh, what? No.
Like underwear and say Andy not approved or something. I don't know.
Okay.
That'd be funny.
And we'll call this a video. And be sure to like, subscribe, share the video with everybody. Even that person you don't like on the corner of the street that you will pass every day and you just can't stand them. Show it to them. Maybe they'll like it. And they'll come and you all can talk in the chat right before the video.
Okay.
Big narrative, and become a member and you can vote because there's going to be some voting stuff coming up soon. And we'll see you next video. Bye.
Use those emails to say abusing me right now. If you don't, you're not, you're not a real banana bear.
Abusing me.
Abusing me, Andy.
Andy Big screaming his boo-filled cries. Cyrex covered in scabs with bedbugs lies. The Banana Bear Show! Subscribe and buy a t-shirt. Local coverage makes you laugh till it hurts.